Hey gang, how is everyone doing? This is Haarute Live, my name is Matt, and welcome to another episode of a Doctor Who reaction here. So, Series 9, Episode 3, that's where we're at. But last episode was The Witch's Familiar, which was the second part of the premiere, which was a wild premiere. It was one of the best premieres we've had in this show, in my opinion. So, um, back to the Magician's Apprentice, we saw Davros, but also we saw that the Doctor actually influenced Davros into becoming Davros, I guess, in a way, because he met him as a kid. And then the Doctor, Clara, and Missy got all trapped in Skaro, and for most of the previous episode, the Doctor actually thought that Clara was dead, but she survived alongside Missy. They came all the way back, but Missy like trapped Clara inside of a Dalek, and Clara couldn't like actually like express herself. Like the Dalek wouldn't be able to translate what Clara was saying because some words are not in their vocabulary, and the Doctor thought it was a legit Dalek. And then he realized this Dalek is not attacking me. This Dalek is acting weird. It keeps saying I am a Dalek, which was Clara saying I am Clara. Uh, and then Clara keeps saying like no please, and the Dalek started saying mercy, and then the Doctor was like, "What? You don't say that. Daleks don't have that concept in their vocabulary. They shouldn't have it." So then he went all the way back to when Davros was a kid, and he taught him what mercy was, basically. So then Davros would understand that mercy is a core essential to survival, which led to Davros implementing the concept of mercy onto the Daleks, which led to Clara surviving, being inside of the Dalek because Doctor realized that it was Clara. So I guess that's the most important thing about the episode. Well, no, like, okay, so for a lot of the episode, Davros actually played with the Doctor by telling him that he regrets stuff. He's dying. He wants to see the sun again, and the Doctor was like, "All right, fine. I'm gonna give you a little bit of regeneration energy, so then you can like just see the sun rise, I guess." Which led to Davros just sucking the energy out of him and went like, "What the fuck, dude? Like, clearly I'm trying to take your energy away for my gain, you know?" So he got powered up, all the Daleks got powered up, and I was like, "God damn it, Doctor, why are you so stupid?" And then it's like, well, he wasn't stupid. He actually planned it all along. Because what it did happen is that all the Daleks gain power because of the regeneration energy. All of them. That includes the goopy remains of Daleks that, like, Daleks are unable to die. Therefore, goopy remains of Daleks are, there's just like, the entire, like, planet's core is just goopy Daleks, right? Because they can't die. And since they got powered up by regeneration energy, they can all, like bursting through the sewers or whatever, like goopy Daleks were everywhere, and they started to take over the normal form tin can Daleks, right? So then Davros' plan was fucked because he fucked up the planet accidentally, and I'm just sitting here like, all right. I thought the Doctor was doing stupid shit, but then it's like, no, turns out that Davros was the one doing stupid shit. Like, come on, man. You're supposed to be like a genius. Didn't you think about this? Really? There's dogs barking again. Also, I do have a runny nose today, again. It's winter, so sometimes you wake up and you're all fucked up. So, this is what you guys have to deal with today. Hopefully, I won't be in a sneezing spree like last time. But we'll see. Alright, so most importantly, Missy got stuck in Skaro with all the Daleks. And Davros just casually dropped a prophecy that there would be like a hybrid between the two great warrior races, which were the Time Lords and the Daleks. And the fact that Missy got trapped there, I'm like, oh fuck, Missy is going to become the ultimate like hybrid or whatever. Like, that's totally gonna happen. So I'm calling that shit out like right from the moment I saw it. And I'm still running with that theory, so we'll see where we go from there. Alright, y'all, I think that's all we can say about previous episodes, so let's just go and watch episode 3. Let's go! The Drum underwater mining facility. Dude, underwater facilities are fucking... they're scary.
Conversation needs to be had about who owns the spaceship.
Can we stop calling it a spaceship? We don't know what it is.
I'm gonna move the screen a little bit. Okay, there was a shadow. What the fuck? Those are numbers, right?
I've not seen technology like this
Please don't say on Earth.
on Earth before.
Maybe it's some kind of experimental craft that got left behind when they abandoned the site.
That dude's gone. This is bad in an underwater base. Is that the dude who just died?
We just saw you.
Oh god.
Ghosts! Again!
Ghosts.
Alright, so we're dealing with ghosts. They're not literally ghosts, but we're gonna see what stupid sci-fi bullshit explanation we get this time. Because we've dealt with a couple ghosts already. They're never ghosts, but... I still love this intro, by the way. It's the coolest shit ever. Three days later. Alright, time skip. Those are ghosts.
Hello, sailors.
Those are them ghosts. Yep, one of them has been here for like a long time. Yeah, well,
Right. Did not expect that. Hands up, who expected that?
right? Hey, what's up? They turn around as fucking ghosts. They're whispering something, I think.
What is it?
Doctor told me what it is.
Oh, it's alien.
Yep. How did it get here, though? You know, it's alien because it's super wide and super clean. I hope there's someone left in the crew that is alive. Yeah, they are.
I'm the doctor.
You're from Unit.
Well, if that's what it says.
I'm Pritchard. This is Bennett.
Oh, don't
Okay.
know. You're really a doctor. I'm a huge fan.
He knows him? Okay. Because they know Unit.
You know, nice work.
Tim Lunn. I signed for Cass.
Good morning. Entering day mode.
Okay, it's morning. We can go outside now.
Thank God for that. The last we can get out of here.
Oh, they're only here during night?
This is for long-haul flights. There should be a suspended animation chamber for the pilot right here. Plus, one of the power cells is missing.
Power cell?
Yeah, you can see the casing is empty.
Wait, you're not saying.
They're ghosts. Yeah, ghosts.
You said there was no such thing. You actually poo-pooed the ghost theory.
Yes, well, there was no such thing as socks or smartphones and badges until there suddenly were. Besides, what else could they be? They're not holograms. They're not flesh avatars. They're not autons. They're not digital copies bouncing around the nethosphere. No, these people are literally, actually dead. Wow.
Are we doing ghosts? Like, legit?
It's amazing. I've never actually met a proper ghost.
Moran was our friend.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, this is so good. This is so good.
I'm very sorry for your loss. I'll do all I can to solve the death of your friend slash family member slash pet.
Oh my god.
Entering night mode.
Fucking book it!
Doctor, what's wrong?
You live and you die. That's it. The ghosts are aberrations.
Because they have no endpoint.
Skin,
Yeah.
but unnatural.
So the title says some.
She wants to get away from them.
What are you saying?
Pritchard,
Oh no.
everyone's been looking for you.
Is a ghost. So the day night mode, is it a ship thing?
Man overboard. Man overboard. We need a rescue team in the water.
Wait!
Okay, so there's two of them. Okay, so the body doesn't become the ghost. The ghost is like a complete separate entity from the body. But what I'm thinking is, the day-night mode thing, is it like a ship thing? Like, is the facility in day or night mode, and is that what, like, those eyes are so weird. Okay, no, it's a facility.
Entering day mode.
It's a facility, okay.
And now there's 3 of them.
Yep.
Cass, what do we do?
We abandon the base.
Yep.
Topside can send down a whole team of Marines or...
Just live in the TARDIS, come on.
Topside, this is Lance Corporal Alice O'Donnell from Drum Control, over.
Drum Control, this is Topside. We have received your message. Submarine on its way, over.
Topside, who did you speak to and when was this request made, over?
Drum Control, it was in Morse code. Arrived maybe half an hour ago.
Oh no.
Urgent. Comms were down. 2 crew members critically ill. Full paramedic team requested, over.
Topside, this is the doctor. Unit security visa 710 Apple 00. You may be familiar with my work. Call back the sun.
Doctor, why would
Call
we
it
do-
back. We have a hazardous and undefined contagion on board. This base is now under quarantine.
What did you do that for?
Well, none of us sent the message, did we? So that means that the ghost sent it, which means they want that crew down here.
Why would they do that?
Well, I don't know, but I'm pretty certain it's not so they can all form a boy band.
Excellent work.
Returning the base to day mode.
Shut up, was nothing. You really think so?
Now put it back into night mode.
What?
We know nothing. We don't know what they want. That's what's getting us killed. Well, I won't run, not anymore. So O'Donnell, kindly put the base back into night mode. We want to know what these ghosts are after. We ask them. We're going to do the impossible. We're going to capture a ghost.
We're ghost hunting. We're ghost hunting.
Good evening.
I'm afraid of no ghosts. Okay, so we're all participating into the... Well, wow. Fucking wow. That's something.
How's it going?
Yo, what's up?
To your right.
This fucking soundtrack, though.
You gotta get through that door before Moran and the other ghosts.
Fucking banging. Was not expecting this out of Doctor Who. Day mode, day mode, day mode, day mode, day mode, day mode.
Lun, can you hear me?
Did it do something?
Lun! Can you hear me?
It didn't. It didn't.
Lun, what's happening? Lun! Lun, can you hear me?
I'm okay.
Cass, he's alive.
It didn't hurt me. I'm okay.
So we're trying to trap them into the Faraday cage. Okay, Clara's here. Of course, Clara is the one with the It's an hologram.
We need to talk.
They're trapped in the Faraday cage.
Sorry, chaps, just a hologram. You play a little bit too rough.
Alright.
She says she can't see them properly. The glass is too thick and they're too far away.
Open the door.
What?
No.
Doctor, you can't go in there. They will kill you.
Well, I got a couple lives.
Their access to any of the controls. They can't hurt me, so open the door.
That's also true.
They're saying... The dark... The score... No, the sword.
The dark, the sword. The dark, the sword.
No, the Forsaken.
The Forsaken, the Temple.
Yeah, she's sure. The dark, the sword, the Forsaken, the temple. Just that. Over and over.
I get the feeling this is a part 1. This is...
What does that mean? What are you
They're giving us the runaround.
The dark space.
Base. Okay.
So whoever's following the coordinates
Okay,
knows they're
okay.
going to another planet. The sword.
What?
Orion's sword. The sword.
Oh.
3 stars, although one isn't actually a star, but the Orion Nebula hanging down from Orion's belt. But if viewed from back here, the Earth becomes the 4th bit of the sword. The Forsaken.
Forsaken. Are we gonna find Atlantis?
Abandoned or empty.
Are we right next to Atlantis?
Beaming
Or
out
some
of
shit like that?
Or something across the universe, over and over. And every time they kill one of us,
It strengthens the signal. Another ghost, another transmitter.
Which is why they sent for that rescue sub.
get more people down here, kill them, make even more ghosts to beam out the coordinates.
What do the coordinates lead to, though? To us? To the ghosts? What?
The temple. The fourth part of the directions. What's the temple?
Town square and this.
A church?
Whatever the coordinates are for, it's in that church. Find that, and you're a hop, skip, and a jump to stop it.
But everything that happens here is her responsibility now. So she's gonna stay. So I guess I should too.
Well, count me in. Who wants to live forever anyway?
Sorry, have you gone insane? We can go home.
Fine.
They're ghosts, though.
There goes so. This is a floated city. Like, what the fuck happened to the planet where we were looking? What is it? Dumb jump scare me, please. Doctor Who, you don't do that, right? You're cool.
It's a suspended animation chamber from the spaceship.
Okay,
So the pilot could be in there.
there's someone in here.
They lead us here. They show us the spaceship.
Uh-huh.
Then they try to kill us. When you think about it, one thing keeps snagging in your mind. What is it?
The markings on the inside of the spaceship.
The markings on the inside of the spaceship. Yes!
I don't think they're just words.
They're not. The magnets. A localized and manufactured electromagnetic field, to be precise. The dark, the sword, the forsaken, the temple. When we heard the coordinates for the first time, did anyone expect them not to be that? No, exactly. Me neither. It's like we already knew somehow. Like the words were already in us.
So that writing is the coordinates.
Everything we see or experience shapes us in some way. But these words actually rewrite the synaptic connections in your brain. They literally change the way you are wired. And I think it can get more extraordinary. It surprises me.
Yep.
It's impossible. I hate it. It's evil. It's astonishing. I want to kiss it to death.
What?
This safety message was brought to you by Vector Petroleum. Fuel for our futures.
No. The ghost tampering with the day-night settings has caused a computer malfunction. Its first priority is to keep the reactor cool, so it's opening the hull doors and it's flooding the base.
What the fuck? What the fuck is that failsafe system?
Where's the TARDIS?
On the other side.
Oh my god.
Get there. It's our only way out.
Got 30 seconds before the flood doors close.
Run! We're not gonna get there. Someone's not gonna get there, or all of us are not gonna get there. God damn it. Who is he stuck with? The engineer and the translator. Oh my god.
Just come over here in the TARDIS now.
TARDIS won't go there. Won't go near the ghosts.
Okay, they have an actual reason.
I'm going back in time to when the spaceship landed. If I can understand why this is happening, I can stop them killing anyone else. I can save you.
Okay, they're together. Never mind, I'm crazy. It's the scientist. I confused the scientist and the translator. Okay, we're gonna go back in time and understand what the fuck is going on. This is where it ends. This is a part 1 for sure. If we look outside, what do we see?
No,
That's the ghost of the doctor,
it's
or something like
a
that,
ghost.
because he died in the
What does that mean?
past.
Well, it means that
Died, quote.
something happened in the past. It means that somebody else must have.
Yeah, he's gonna see the ghost of the doctor, and that's gonna be the cliffhanger. There we go. All right. I can call shit out before I see it at this point. Like, you watch a number of episodes of Doctor Who, and at some point you're like, yeah, I understand. I understand how this rolls at this point. You know, I know how it's gonna go down. So I'm just sitting here like calling shit out, and like I would say that half the time I'm right. You know, the show's too predictable for me. But I'm just throwing shit right now. Like, I'm just saying shit. But, okay. We need to talk about this episode. This episode was really fun. Also, the part of the reason why I said it was a part 1. I mean, aside from the pacing, right? But I usually don't think about that. But it's because someone told me that episodes this season are mostly two-parters, with the exception of like one episode. So that's really fun. That's really good. So I enjoy two-parters. It's been a while since we've had two-parters because the entirety of Series 8 didn't have any, aside from the finale, right? But the finales are always two-parters. Like, what the fuck? Well, not always. Series 7 didn't have a two-parter. Series 6 was half a parter. It was weird. But, like, okay. I miss having regular episode two-parters. Because usually those mean that means usually that the episodes are really good. That usually means that the episodes are really good. So, here we are. What is the name of this episode? Under the Lake. Okay, there was a lake in the title. I never saw a lake. So that title might be a hint to something. But whatever. Alright, this episode was super cool. So immediately we see a crew of like scientists and like military people and like some douchebag that was in it for the money because he was some company asshole who wanted like $1 trillion or some shit. But whatever. The point is that we see them struggle with this, what happens to be a spaceship alien, and the military dudes immediately dies, saving I think it's the lady that was in charge, the lady in command. So she gets saved, and the dude immediately dies to like fire. And then we see his fucking ghost. And then we see a different ghost from the past that is apparently alien. And then, like, the douchebag, company dude, he also dies. They kill him. And then he also becomes a ghost. So this entire episode is just mystery, and after mystery. So, like, I'm struggling to find things to talk about because, like, there was no resolution. Like, this is a weird one. This is a new one because it's like we have a mystery and we don't have a resolution. So what do I talk about? Because I never did that with Series 8. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. But they find the ghost. The ghosts can face through things, but they can actually like interact with the physical realm. Like they can grab things and throw them at you or something like that. They can use like a spear gun, shit like that. But they are like whispering at all times. They are whispering, and we found out that what they are whispering is, what was it? I don't remember the first word. Whatever. It was first word, the sword, that the Forsaken, the temple. And those are coordinates, and we figured that it was Earth because of the sword. We figured for the first one where the constellation was. We figured that the Earth was the tip of the sword. The Forsaken is this sunken like city or military base. I don't know what the fuck it is. And the temple has to be the church in it. And then we found this like chamber that is holding someone in or something in it, and we can't see it. And we're just gonna have to wait until part 2 to figure out what the fuck that is, I guess. But we're thinking it's a pilot, but then they were like, I don't think it's a pilot. Like, for some reason, I don't think it's not. But whatever. The point is that we saw those markings, and those markings are actually like, they are electromagnetic pulses that go through our brains and give us those 4 words. So then when we die, we keep repeating those words over and over. Like, we keep thinking about those words. So we can send the signal to, like, where something is. So there is something we need to find and figure out what the fuck is going on. Okay, so we need to talk about this, like, sunken city or, like, something military base or something like that. I don't know what it is. And I actually didn't figure out what, like, the fact that it was, like, a sunken camp or something like that for most of the episode, because like for a second I thought that they said something like the flooded base, whatever, this is where we're at, and I was like, is this like a flooded place? Clara at one moment said looking at the village outside, and I'm like, can I see a building? Like, I didn't quite see it. So, like, they mentioned a couple times that they are in a underwater base that is flooded. What I'm thinking is, like, okay, so they didn't dwell too much into the fact that this entire, like, place is flooded. So I just thought it was like an underwater base in like the middle of the ocean or something like that. I didn't think it would be like a legit city that was flooded, but I guess like I paid enough attention to think about it, but they didn't mention it enough for me to like think about it too much, you know? I didn't think it was true, but then when it became like of importance, I was like, oh, okay, you know? Like, it wasn't new to me because I had thought about it, but it was like a confirmation that came in way too late for me. But that might just be my own stupid brain. That just be me being stupid, I guess. But whatever. So I do like this episode a lot because it is a very good mystery episode and we do have a really good crew. We had the asshole, but he immediately died, which is just nice. Everyone that's left is okay. But yes, we're struggling to see what the fuck the mystery is. We had like an elaborate plan to trap them, and we did. The Doctor Ghost is in the future now. Like, okay. Like, I'm trying to think about what to talk about this episode before I go into what I expect for the next one, right? But okay, so nearing the end of the episode, after all the shenanigans and stuff, okay, so the base goes into error because someone fucking with the day and night modes, which is what we've been doing the entire episode. So I guess there were consequences for us doing that. But then that triggered the base to like go into like okay, we need to save the reactor, so we're gonna flood the rest of the base, and it's like, what? I'm sorry, what? What kind of base design is like that? And it also like, okay, so it didn't flood the entire base, it just flooded like specific corridors, which was enough to like split the party and that's it. I guess it's convenience, right? It's plot convenience, but it's still like weird. But like, okay, so that happened. And then the Doctor got, okay, so the crew got split into two groups of three. So we had the Doctor, the engineer or like IT lady who was really cool because she was like very cherry. She was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do this shit. You know, I like her. She's really nice. And then we had the like meek scientist dude who was like, what the fuck? Are you all crazy? Why would you want to stay here? Which is, we always have the coward trope and usually that comes to bite them in the ass. But ultimately this guy was like, okay, fine. I'm staying. There goes, like, I need to know. And the Doctor was like, yeah. So I guess we're in, like, this crew is in, you know. So that's the first split. And the second split is Clara, the commander lady, who is deaf mute. Okay, so deaf mute is how you say it in Spanish, but I'm not sure if that is the word in English. I'm sorry. How do you... Okay, so Google Translator. I don't want to sound offensive to deaf mute people. Okay, so... Yeah, deaf mute. Okay, I gotcha. That was just a direct translation. But yeah, she's deaf mute. And she has a translator with her at all times, which is that one dude that has like really like bushy eyebrows. That dude, he's cool. And I do like, and I thought about it, but I don't think I said it. I said I do like that dude is like always in the background doing the signs. You know, I do like that a lot. I mean, of course he is. It would be weird if it wasn't. Like it would be something that you probably didn't think about and would miss it. But if you paid attention to it, you would be like, why is he not signing to this lady? She needs to understand. But no, in every shot, he's like doing the signs, even in the background. And I'm like, that's cool. That's cool that they do that. Like that's good direction, I guess. It's just a little detail that you do need to like see. So that's cool. Then, but yeah, like the crew got split into those groups, and then the doctor is going to go back in time with the engineer lady and the scientist in order to see what happened in the past in this, like, not the facility, like a city, a village, a camp, a base. I don't know what it is, but are we in Area 51? Are we in Area 51 and they found some alien bullshit? And that's what... Because they just found the alien ship outside and they brought him into the base and then all this shit happened. Are we... Because they did say the words military base. Are we in Area 51? Or some other name, but they just... whatever, right? That's weird. Okay. I don't know where we are. I don't know. Are we in unit? I don't know. Because, like, that's the thing. Is that this isn't enough into the future that it's like, okay, some shit happened. This shit is all flooded. Deal with it. But also enough into the present that it's like we can like have some concepts from our time like go into this era, because it's only like 90 years into the future, right? So we can totally say like some shit happened and these are the remains of what we have today, right? Something like that. So this could very well be like Area 51. This could be like, I don't know, this could be unit. This could be fucking Thor. I don't think Torchwood is ever coming back. Like, I'm sorry, but yeah. Like, I don't know. It could be anything. I don't know. But I'm excited to see what the fuck. Because now we're going to have a mystery. We have a mystery in the future, and then we need to go back to solve the mystery. We need to go back to understand more, and then maybe come to a conclusion. Then I think that's really interesting. I do like that. I do like that a lot. That's fantastic. That's going to be really fun. And I do like the crew we have going on. I do like this crew of people we have going on. Sorry, I don't know their names, but they're cool. They're all cool. Then, simultaneously, Clara, the commander lady, and the translator dude, they're gonna have to deal with Ghost Doctor. Because that's the thing now, is that we had the 3 ghosts that are, like, isolated into the chamber, and they can't leave. Maybe they will be able to leave after the base got fucked because of the flooding, right? But Doctor is outside, which means that Dr. Ghost is probably gonna be a problem. But also, okay, so they're not literally ghosts, which means that all of these people can probably be saved. That's what I'm thinking. The people that we see that are ghosts, the commander dude, the dude that drowned. Well, no, because like so this like ghost logistics is becoming more and more complicated, because like I'm thinking like, okay, they're not dead because the doctor is now a ghost. That therefore tells me that all of these ghosts are probably like not dead or whatever. Like, I don't know what they are. Okay, what's the difference? Okay, so a difference we have between all these people and the doctors, and the doctor has time. Doctor has time on his side every time. Like, I'm going back to like the medic ship theory, because we already had that a couple of times. We had it in Empty Child, Dr. Dances. Remember that medic ship that accidentally fucked like the whole planet almost? It was like a virus, but we saved it and it was cool, and it saved the kid and it was all good. And then we had the curse of the black spot or the black mark, which is when someone gets hurt, they got taken away. And that was because there was like a medic ship in like another phase of reality that was like right next to them or something like that, and it took them and it like nursed them back to health, and that's all it did, right? And so and I'm thinking maybe it's something like that. I don't know if they would do it again, but maybe it's something like that, maybe it's something like that where all of these people that are dying they are being brought back. Like, that's what the ship is doing. And maybe in that, like, chamber, there is someone that is being nursed back to health of the people that died. Because, like, I'm thinking, why do we see a Dr. Ghost? Alright, that's the big question, I guess. Why do we see a Dr. Ghost? And I'm thinking, okay, that probably means that he's not dead. Because he's the doctor, like, he can't die. Therefore, what the fuck is the Dr. Ghost? So do all of these people die to begin with? So we have the alien dude. We don't know what the fuck that is. Where did it come from? Maybe he is inside the chamber. We don't know. Then we have the black dude. We never saw his corpse. He got incinerated and we never saw what was left or anything like that. We just ran and closed the door. And that was the end of that. So maybe he could still be around. I don't know. And then we saw the most conclusive one would be the body of the dude that drowned, and he's like floating outside while you see his ghost inside. So it's like, okay, here's the thing, because it's like the ghost then is not it's not like an evolution or devolution or whatever, or transformation of this physical body, physical entity, is like a completely different thing. So now I'm thinking like, okay, are they like a projection? What are they? And I'm like, okay, do you need to be dead for this projection to happen? Because we saw the Dr. Ghost. Therefore, because like, okay, for sure we don't know the Doctor. We know the Doctor doesn't die. Because it's the Doctor. He's the main character. And if he dies, I would hear about it. Right? And he was not going to die in episode 3. Alright? It's a cliffhanger, but it's an anti-cliffhanger. Right? It's a cliffhanger of like, alright, how did we get here? It's not a cliffhanger or holy shit the Doctor said, because that's not gonna happen. So, like, it could happen in some weird roundabout sci-fi bullshit way, where they, like, he dies, but there's something else that happens and he's still around. Something weird. So I don't know about that. Yeah, like, I can just stipulate over and over and over again about what the fuck that... How the ghost logistics work, right? What are the ghost mechanics? But I guess I really can't come up with that. Like I guess that's it. I can keep brainstorming, but I'm probably not gonna hit the truth, because like the ship it is trying, or like the entity that is making all this happen is transmitting a signal to the church. Is that it? So we need to go to the church and understand what the fuck that is in the past. So I guess that's where we're going. But like, what is the thing? What is the entity? Why is the signal so important? What is the end goal of this entity and therefore the ghosts? Too many questions for me to answer. I can't come up with the entire plot for the next episode. I might hit something dead on, but I can't guess what's gonna happen. So I guess I'm just gonna shut up and we'll see. I do want to say again that I really like this crew. I really like this crew of characters we have going on. The two girls are really nice. The two women are really cool. And the translator dude, he's cool. He's alright. He almost got killed. And then he didn't. Like, I guess that's the weird part. Why didn't he get killed? Maybe they explained it in the episode and I just missed it. Because I'm I'm not the most attentive person ever, and I forget things also. Like, my memory is like, bam, it's gone. So maybe they did some kind of explanation, but I'm like, why didn't they kill him? Don't they want to, like, make the signal stronger? What are we doing here? I don't know. Like, again, I started going down a rabbit hole, and eventually I just got to the conclusion of, fuck it, I don't know. I'm just gonna stop. So I'm just gonna stop. Okay, I'm just gonna stop. We'll see you next episode. Sadly, I don't have time to watch it right now, but I'm probably gonna get around to do that tomorrow. So we'll see. Thank you so much for watching this episode of a Doctor Who reaction. If you want to check out other stuff that I've done on this channel, subscribe. You can also like and comment. It's always nice. You can check out my other channel, Twitch, Twitter. I have a Patreon now. If you want to watch full-length episodes, they're there. I tried to do early access, but I'm still struggling with that, so I can't guarantee anything. But yeah, thanks for checking this out, and I'll see you next time, okay? Take care.